Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the podcast For the Love of Drama. I am Fiona, and today I'm going to be talking about the 1972 film Sleuth. Sleuth is a 1972 mystery thriller film starring Laurence, Olivier, and Michael Caine. The reason I've chosen this film is I'm currently rehearsing with my amateur dramatics group for a murder mystery play that we are going to hold in the Exchange at Sturminster Newton in Dorset in October over Halloween. So to get me into the vibe, I am looking at murder mystery films, mystery thrillers, and different things just to get a different perspective on it all. So this one is a great film. It is a thinking person's thriller that follows a wealthy crime novelist as he invites his wife's lover to his country mansion for a dangerous game of wits, traps, and one-upmanship. So the film is based on Anthony Schaffer's play and explores themes of class conflict, the nature of crime fiction, and male power struggles, using the expansive game-filled house as a central setting. The plot is a complex, evolving thriller with numerous twists and turns driven by the superb performances of Laurence Olivier and Michael Caine. And I have watched the film and I thought it was absolutely amazing. The totally believable and totally bizarre, and you just didn't know what was going to happen next, but you could see how the mind games were being played between the two men. Yeah, it's just brilliant. So here's a plot summary. The setup. Wealthy mystery novelist Andrew Wyke, who is played by Olivier, summons Milo Tyndall, played by Michael Caine, of course. Milo Tyndall is the owner of a chain of hair salons, to his sprawling country manor. So Andrew Wyke invites Milo Tyndall to his sprawling country manor. The conflict. Andrew's wife is having an affair with Milo Tyndall, and though Andrew claims to be content with the divorce, he proposes a dangerous plan. The game. Andrew suggests that Milo participates in an insurance scam by staging a fake burglary to steal the family jewels, which would pay for the divorce and also give Milo a small fortune. However, this does set the stage for a deadly series of psychological games and power plays between the two men, where each attempts to outmaneuver and best the other. The climax. The narrative becomes a twisting and intricate sequence of escalating bluffs, counter bluffs, and escalating tricks that become more and more complex and surreal. The themes. The film delves into class conflict between the wealthy old money Wyke and the nouveau riche, otherwise new money, Tyndall, as well as the blurred lines between crime fiction and reality. Analysis. A stage play in disguise. The film was adapted from a two-character stage play. The film expands on the stage version by moving through the mansion. Masterful performances. The central strength of Sleuth is down to the iconic performances of Laurence Olivier and Michael Caine, whose dynamic and intensifying duel drives the entire film. It really does. A howdunit, not a whodunit. Unlike traditional whodunit mysteries, Sleuth focuses less on solving a crime and more on watching the perverse power plays and psychological games unfold. Atmospheric setting. An imposing, dimly lit country house that is filled with games and eccentric curios. It adds to the sinister atmosphere and plays a significant role in the plot. The sharp dialogue. The screenplay by Anthony Schaffer features witty, sharp, and often entertaining dialogue that keeps the audience guessing and engaged. As I said earlier, it is a thinking person's thriller. Gives you time to work your brains, and it carries you along with the film. Sleuth is designed to be intellectually engaging with a complex plot. I need to get my teeth in today. Let's try that again. Sleuth is designed to be intellectually engaging with a complex plot that relies on its audience's ability to appreciate the refinement of its storyline, misdirection, and suspense. Laurence Olivier, as Andrew Wyke, plays the part superbly, totally convincing as a loud, flamboyant, eccentric writer who finds great pleasure in the various dolls, costumes, and props inside his house. The way he slowly torments Milo Tyndall with his games and gradually reveals a darker side, eventually exposing a cruel personality who gets great pleasure out of humiliating and manipulating others. Michael Caine as Milo Tyndall also gives an incredible performance, portraying Tyndall as a very charming and a bit naive young man who falls into Wyke's trap. He thinks he is playing Wyke's game and gradually realizes what is happening to him. The fear he shows in his whole demeanor, in his eyes, in his whole body, when he realizes that Wyke intends to kill him is totally believable, absolutely outstanding. There is the bit in the film where he realizes that Andrew Wyke intends to kill him, and Wyke is using his perverse power against him because he's holding a gun on him, and he's giving him a few seconds to 20 to get out of the door and to his car, and you watch as he makes a run for it. Absolutely terrifying. And he's relieved for 2 split seconds. He gets in the car and then realizes the keys have been taken. But just mind-blowing, and made all those years ago, but just brilliant. So the twist in the tale is when an inspector turns up a few days later to question Wyke about the disappearance of Tyndall, revealing more psychological mind games and ultimately revenge. That's it from me. I am not going to give away any more about the plot, just in case you would like to watch the film. And I don't want to spoil it for everybody, but believe me, it's a good one. So, and yes, that's right. The outside scenes of the film was filmed at Athelhampton in Dorset, not too far away from where I live, actually. So, all that remains for me to say is the next episode is going to be about another film called Sleuth. Loosely based on this one, but in 2007, with Michael Caine again playing the role of Andrew Wyke and Jude Law playing the role of Milo Tyndall. I have not had a chance to watch the whole film, but what I'm going to do is research the plot, what happened to the best of my knowledge in the film, and comment a little on some of the performances, because I have seen some clips on YouTube. So I'll do a bit more research before Friday, get something cobbled up, and hopefully have another entertaining video for you. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for listening to me. As always, I do enjoy making these short videos. And all that remains for me to say is have a fantastic week, and I will see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.